everyone, welcome back to Earl Grey Books. I'm Ellie and I'm here today to do my vlog for week 3 of Eurovisionathon. It is Monday the 2nd today. I had a really big weekend. I went to a book festival on Saturday, and then I did a little bit of antique shopping on Sunday, and it was just a big weekend and a bit sore. So yes, gonna be taking it pretty easy for the rest of the week. So yeah, feeling pretty tired today and all that sort of good stuff. But I'm here to start this vlog and let you know what I've been reading and what I'm planning to read. So I did actually manage to finish one of my books this morning, but I was mostly reading it over the weekend, and that was Pandora's Jar by Natalie Haynes. I realize you can't really see the title or her name. This is looking at women in Greek myth, so it's looking at specific women. So people like Eurydice and Penelope and Helen and Pandora, obviously, and looking at how they were represented in Greek myth and how that might be a little bit different from how we see them now. It was a really interesting book. I read Natalie Haynes' one of her fiction books, 1,000 Ships, earlier this year, and I did not like it. But I really liked this. I think she is a stronger author in non-fiction. This was quite funny at points, quite witty, and I wasn't really expecting that. And I really enjoyed it. So that was my pick for Greece. So I read that, and then what am I gonna read this week? I checked, I think Friday afternoon, to see how many books I read last year for Eurovisionathon, and I only made it through 5 last year, and that was my 4th book for this year. So I'm hoping that I could get a few more. Basically, I just wanted to beat last year, because I just don't think I'm going to get to the ones that I've been hoping for. I'm just feeling in a bit of a slump with reading, and I still have to do uni and work. So yes, I I'm thinking that I'm going to try and focus mostly on finishing the ones that I have started, and we'll just kind of go from there. But I'm going to leave this clip here because I feel like I've been rambling a lot in my vlogs for this. So I'm going to do that. I've literally been asleep all day. I was really exhausted. My camera cut out again, but what I was just about to say was I'm going to get myself some dinner. Just made myself a cup of tea, and I'm just going to spend the night reading. Maybe I might watch a movie or something as well, but for now I will catch you all hopefully Wednesday afternoon to let you know what I have read since. I'll see you all then. Welcome back. It is Wednesday and I actually have a lot to tell you about. So we're going to jump into it. You've just seen some B-roll stuff because I had stuff to show. And you may have seen that I went to see Hamilton. Hence the shirt, which was last night. This is the second time I've seen it. I saw it in Sydney last April, and I saw it last night with my best friend Angel and her sister, and it was incredible. I love it so much. It was so great, and yes, very excited. But I also have finished 3 books since I spoke to you last. So, we're going to jump into it. So, I finished up The Mad Woman's Ball by Victoria Mars. This was my book for France. This takes place in an asylum in Paris in 1885. I knew there was a 5 in there somewhere. And, yeah, kind of not sure about this book. Points. I'm sorry if the traffic is really loud. I don't know what's happening. I guess all of a sudden there's all this traffic. Anyway, yeah, I'm not sure about this, honestly. There were parts of it I really liked, but there were parts I also didn't like. So, yeah. I have a written review of this one. I think it's already up by the time this video is. I don't know. I will, I'll link it below if it is. But, yep. And then I also read The Little Book of Luca, which was my book for Denmark. This was a super quick read. I read it in like an hour and a half or something. This is just like a little non-fiction book. Luca is Danish for happiness. So it's just talking about happiness. It talks about like stats from different countries, and then like some little stories of like personal people, and then like tips and things like that. Quite a bit of this wasn't really relevant to me. It talks a lot about like families and kids, and I do not have kids, so those parts I just skipped over. But the rest of it was really good, and I really enjoyed it. And then I also read Soviet Milk by Nora Ikstena. This is for Latvia. The author is from there, it's set there, and it's translated. This is also, I think it's called Perrine. This publisher was also the publisher of Shadows on the Tundra, and they do quite a few, like, translated fiction is their thing. So there's quite a few there that I think I might look into getting for next year. But I really liked this. This is kind of the story of a mother and her daughter in Soviet era Latvia, and it's kind of weird. It's very strange, and it kind of alternates between the two perspectives, but there were times where I was definitely getting confused, and I think it took me like a good 10% of the book to realize that it was even doing that. But I did really like it. So there's that. I have those, and then I did start The Good Hawk by Joseph Elliott. This is my book for Norway. It mostly take part? Yeah, I guess it kind of takes part in like a fictional, not a fictional, like a fantastical medieval Scotland, but like Isle of Skye sort of area. But it also takes place a little bit in Norway. Percy's doing something weird. He's like trying to take down the blanket that's on the couch. I don't know what he's doing. I have read this before, but what on earth are you doing? No, he's trying to jump up on the couch, but his head is under the blanket, so we can't do it. Hey? What? Bob. My dude, what are you doing? You're so funny. What are you doing? You wanna come say hi? No? Where's your little head? Okay. He's gonna continue doing whatever he's doing down there. I just bought I just bought book 3 over the weekend to push myself to read this one. This is book 1. I have book 2, and now he's gotten himself stuck. God. Anyway, I need to get to I need to finish the series, so I bought it so that I could push myself. So I read the first 70 pages. Now Fletchy's come to see what's happening. Yes, so oh no. Really enjoyed that so far. This is going to be my main goal over the next few days. I don't have, well, I have plans, but they're my usual sorts of plans. So I have class on Thursday afternoon and Friday afternoon, and then that's pretty much my usual plan. And then Friday night, my boyfriend and I might go and see the new Doctor Strange, and it is Mother's Day this weekend here in Australia, so yeah, just trying to keep myself busy. Yeah, I've talked about this many times before, but my mum passed away quite a few years ago, so Mother's Day is never really a enjoyable day for me. Both of my grandmothers have also passed away, so I don't really have anyone to celebrate anymore. I don't have anyway, so I'm just trying to keep myself busy and to not really think about that too much. May's a hard month. For me, it is also my mum's birthday and the anniversary of when she was diagnosed. She died of cancer, so yeah. It's kind of a shitty month, but yeah, I'm just trying to keep positive, and I'm feeling like I'm kind of coming out of my reading slump. I feel like I was just in a bit of a, I don't know that I really want to say a life slump. I was just so tired and feeling so unwell, and like I've felt awful this week as well, but I've just sort of trying to be kind to myself and read and enjoy things. So yeah, this is going to be my goal for the next few days, and then basically I'm thinking my plan for the rest of the readathon, so for the next like 9 days or something, will be just to finish the ones that I have copies of. So I have 7 that I have physical copies of, and then the other one I want to try and read is the book for Ukraine that I picked, which I have as an ebook. So yes, those will be my goals for this week. Yes, I have basically started all of the physical ones I have but 2, so I'm going to try and just get through those ones, and all that. That's a super long clip for today. I hope you're all doing super well, and I will see you all on Friday, and yeah, hopefully I will have read some things. I'm looking forward to seeing you all then. Hi everyone, it is Friday and the end of this vlog, I have a little bit to tell you about. Where did I put? I'm missing a book. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. So I slowed down a little bit in that I have only finished one book since Wednesday, but yeah, it's still early Friday morning and I have classes Thursday, Friday, so I wasn't anticipating a whole lot of reading being done, but I do have quite a few changes to tell you about. So let's start with what I finished, which was The Good Hawk by Joseph Elliott. This was my book for Norway, though admittedly this is mostly set in Scotland, but it does also take place in Norway, so I am counting it for Norway. This was a reread for me. Don't have a whole lot to say about it. Really enjoyed it, and looking forward to moving on with the rest of the series, hopefully in May or June sort of time. This vlog clip is going to be incredibly choppy because I keep yawning and my eye keeps twitching and it's really weird. But I started A Curse of Roses by Diana Pingacheka. This is my book for Portugal. I got my best friend to order this in for me, and it didn't arrive in time for my TBR or in time for me to start it, but it did. It's driving me wild right now. But yes, when I did see Angel on Tuesday for Hamilton, I picked this up from her and I have started it. Like I said, I've read 39 pages, which is about the first 4 chapters or so, and I am really enjoying it so far, and I'm very excited to see how it will progress from there. So that is my book for Portugal. And now we are obviously coming towards the end. This is week 3 and there's only one more week left. So I've got like, what? I think it ends on the next Sunday, so I'd have what, 5, 7, 9 days, and I guess 10 if I count today. And I have, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I still want to read. That doesn't seem doable. We're gonna see. But let me tell you about a couple, or one, no, okay, there are a couple of changes, don't worry. So, I had picked The Ninth Child by Sally Magnuson for the UK, which I did start, but I just don't think I'm in the right mood for this one, so I've decided to switch it out for The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels by India Houghton, which I started yesterday, and I read the first 72 pages and I'm already like really enjoying it. So I'm excited to continue with that one. And then I realized that I had selected an ebook for Germany when I actually have a physical book on my TBR that I could read. This is Devotion by Hannah Kent. So this is set in Prussia in 1836, and then also in South Australia. Hannah Kent is an Australian author, so I believe it is a journey. Hannah Kent is one of my favorite authors. This is her first book in a while, but I'm super excited, and yes, very excited for this one. So I have that, and then also I realised that I still hadn't read a book for Australia, so I thought I would go with A Secret Love by Stephanie Lawrence. This is a historical romance. It is set in the UK, but Stephanie Lawrence lives here in Melbourne, so I'm picking it as my Australian book because obviously I have lived in Australia my entire life. I've read a lot of Australian authors, I've read a lot of books set in Australia, and I just wanted something quick, so I'm going with this. I started this about a week ago, and I read the first 82 pages, which is like a decent chunk. So yes, and then I have my book for Ukraine, which I believe is on Scribd, or I think it's on Scribd, or it's on my Kindle. Either way, I do want to read that one, obviously because of everything that's happening in the Ukraine. That feels like an important read to me. And then I have these 4 left over. I have started these 3. So this is covering Romania, Croatia, Spain, and Ireland. So I would like to get through these next week. But for right now, this weekend, I think I'm going to focus on these 3, and if I have time, I might read a little bit of devotion or a little bit of one of the others. I think if I could get through even one of these, that would be fantastic, and hopefully I can get through the others in this last week. So that is it for today. That is the end of this vlog. I'm actually really proud of myself so far with the books that I've gotten read, and the countries that I have covered. I think maybe after the readathon I may continue and try and read a few of the books. All of the ones that I have left on my original TBR are ebooks, but there are a few here and there that I would like to read sometime within this year. So that's it for today. I hope you're all doing super well, and I will see you all next time. Bye.